Alpine, and you're watching another Supernatural review, and this is Season 10, Episode 17, Inside Man. If you're new here, I do a recap and review of every single episode of Supernatural, so let's get into it. This episode, I felt like was okay. I don't know, like I was like, it felt like an okay episode, and I just really like, I didn't want to put on the good list, I didn't want to put on the bad list. I was just kind of like feeling very iffy about it too, so we're gonna just leave it as an okay episode. This is a serialized episode. I felt like this was very serialized, and I feel like you can't really say it's episodic, and I think, you know, right now we're dealing so much with the Merc McCain, which I always remember it being stronger. I don't know, maybe, I think just like Dean and what the Merc McCain makes him is strong, but them trying to solve the Merc McCain is not that strong. So it's kind of like a little bit like, what do you do kind of situation, I feel like, because it's like you can't have one without the other. But I think maybe it's just something where like me and like everyone, we kind of just remember like the good things. Like we just remember Dean with the Merc McCain, but we don't like remember them all trying to solve it or something. So basically this episode, Dean and Sam go their separate ways. We see that time to time. This episode had a lot of additional characters, which is kind of happening a lot in serialized episodes versus the episodic episodes. So Dean is just kind of living his life. He hustles people in pool, you know, does his thing. And then Rowena comes and Rowena tries to kill him, which it's something where, you know, Rowena, I feel like she's been in a lot of episodes recently. She's been, you know, I feel like we've seen a lot of her, but like Dean, this is only her second time seeing her. Like, that's the thing, is Rowena, all her episodes have been Crowley, so it's kind of interesting, that the thing about it. And then like Dean finding out that Crowley, like Rowena's Crowley's mom, so like there's that element, I guess, of it. Yeah, I mean, like she goes after Dean and doesn't succeed, and then tries to pretend like Dean beat her up, and then Crowley and Dean have like a heart to heart, which is kind of just like, I don't know, like they have this kind of relationship and bond, I guess, and they talk about it, how like Crowley's gone soft too. So like I don't know what the point of all of that was. I guess maybe I am being more negative. Maybe it deserves to be on the bad list. Did I put it on the bad list? I don't think I did. Unless I did. No, I don't think I did. But I just, like, that all, it's like, okay, that's the storyline. They had Bobby in this episode, and it made me think, have we seen Bobby yet this season? Because it's something where they have Bobby in at least one episode every season. So a part of me feels like we haven't seen him yet this season. We're almost towards the end of the season. And they were like, we need to have Bobby in the episode. So they came up with this idea, because I really feel like Bobby wasn't needed. Sorry to say, like, they could have gone on without it. I don't know, I feel like they could have come up with something different. But I guess we saw Bobby in this episode, and so even though I feel like it wasn't, I feel like there could have been other ways to bring Bobby. I feel like they didn't need to bring Bobby, whatever. Like, it's still nice to see Bobby. So there was that. And then they get Metatron, and so I guess Cass is dealing with Metatron, and Sam and Dean pretend like the things at the end, like nothing happened. Like Sam was like, I saw a French movie. Like Dean is like, I just played pool. So I guess they're lying to each other. I don't know, I just feel like they've been through so many worser things than the Merc McCain. I don't know, or maybe it just, I feel like they've been through worse than the Merc McCain, and they're just making it such a big thing where it's like they're spending so much time solving it, when it's like I try to think that like Sam in season 2 with his like weird powers, like I feel like that, even if it's on the same level as the Merc McCain, it's like still close to that level. And so like, you know, we only dealt with that like for a few episodes, and like it just kind of feels like the Merc McCain, like maybe they should let it be, like maybe they should let Dean be the way he is. I don't know. But anyway, so like I guess that's the episode. Very serialized, not an episode you can watch out of the blue. It feels like also like, other than them kind of getting Metatron, which they did in a previous episode, which was a really bad episode. I think that episode's on the bad list. Like nothing really changed from the previous episode, so I don't know where this leads us. But anyway, I'm going to end this review here. So not the greatest of episodes. I guess I maybe should have put it on the bad list, but I didn't. We'll see. I think there's worser episodes this season 2. So anyway, I'm going to end here. So thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and bye.